Hello my lovelies, today I'm going to be reviewing a mineral makeup company called Barefaced Beauty, and you can find them online at barefacedbeauty.co.uk, and I shall put the link in the sidebar. This side? I think. I don't know. Anyways, I have received 5 products from them and I've been testing them out for the past week to give you a really good review and make sure that it's not just, if they've caused me any breakouts, I could report that, and so far I am super impressed. I have received, I shall just tell you, their mineral foundation, mineral setting powder, a blush, an eyeshadow and a kabuki brush. So firstly, let's start off with a mineral foundation. The one I received is number 1 in Serenity. They actually have 19 shades of foundation, which I think is pretty impressive. This is the lightest. It comes in a jar like this. You unscrew it. It has a nice sifter with plenty of holes in so you can get product out, because sometimes I find that in the Barefaced Minerals, for example, the sifter gets plugged up because there aren't enough holes and I can't get enough product out and I have to keep shaking it. So that's really a good thing that the sifter is so porous. This foundation is very finely milled. It is pure, made of natural minerals, nothing bad. So you can apply it dry or you can apply it wet. You can add a little bit of water, you can even mix it with moisturising cream or Fix Plus, and it works just as well. I have tried applying it wet as well. It applies best using their kabuki brush, and this is their deluxe kabuki brush, which is $12.95. The foundation is also $12.95, and you get 8 to 10 grams of that, so it's quite a large amount. I mean, that's how big it is. This kabuki brush is flat topped. The bristles are packed quite dense. It is synthetic, but super soft. I was so surprised because when I got it I was like, wow, and then I checked on the website and it did say it was synthetic fibres, which is good for those of you who don't approve of using natural fibres. Comparing this, for example, to my MAC 182, the bases are exactly the same in size, and circumference. The Barefaced Beauty brush is a little bit taller and flat, but the bristles are not packed quite as dense as the MAC one, but that's because probably of the tapering on the roundness of the brush, where this one's flat, so there's only so much they can fit. But it works really well, and I would really recommend this brush. I mean, this one cost, I don't know, maybe £30. This one's $12.95, so you can see the difference there. One thing I learnt from this mineral foundation, it has great coverage, first of all. Great coverage. It's very buildable, so you can put on a little bit and go, or you can put it on a lot more. You can also use it as a concealer, as I have done with using a this is a Bare Essentials concealer brush, but you can use any concealer brush. You just tap a little bit of product off, put it in, and then apply it on my under eye circles, on any blemishes I may have, and it works absolutely great. So really, you don't even need a concealer if you're using this, because it does provide good coverage, and most importantly, buildable coverage, because I don't like foundations that cover too much and look cakey, whereas this won't look cakey. I'm really impressed. And the next thing is their mineral setting powder. This is an English Rose, and let me just check. They have 4 colours, and this is the kind of the pinkish based one. This is also $12.95, and you get 8 to 10 grams. It's a very finely milled powder. The sifter is comparable to the foundation, and to be honest, the foundation topped off with this lasts an impeccably long time. It lasts all day, it stops me from getting oily, and I even tested it out going to the gym after 2 hours of really hard training. All I had was a little bit of fading up here, where obviously though I did sweat a little bit and it was wiping it into my hair, so obviously some did transfer away from my face. But apart from that, it held up so well. I was amazed. So if you do decide to wear this out, like clubbing or in the summer when it gets hot and you're perspiring, it will last the day. And It lasted much better than any other foundations I've tried, especially when the two are combined with the mineral setting powder on top of the foundation. The next thing I got was a mineral blush in Apricot. I shall show you that. It also has a nice size sifter, so you can get product out when you need to. I shall do a swatch for you. Get some product out first. You need just the tiniest amount of this blush. I didn't realise the first time because I don't own that many mineral blushes, but just taking it some into the cap like that, the tiniest little amount, just dipping it in, swirling it a little bit and tapping it off. And that's really all you need to do your whole face. It will last such a long time, and there's 45 grams of this, and the price is $7.95. So this will, I don't know, I cannot imagine anyone using this up because you need such a small amount. Like, I just dipped my finger in a few granules and that is what I got. It's a gorgeous, it's not showing up true to life really, but it's a gorgeous peachy colour. Let me just rub it out a little bit, sheer it out for you. It's so shimmery, so lovely. I'm wearing it right now. It's definitely one of the most natural blushes that I've ever bought. If you have a darker skin tone, it can even be used as a highlighter because it is shimmery, and it can be used to give an overall glow to the face, something comparable to MAC's Mineralized Skin Finish, because it does give that natural glow. It's not full of like sparkle or anything like that. It is very natural, and because it's mineral makeup, it is good for you. Now, something about applying mineral makeup that I learned from a leaflet that Bare Face Beauty sent me is that you should not buff foundation or any other mineral makeup, or any makeup for that matter, into your skin like they often tell you. For example, like on those infomercials. What you should do is apply it downwards, even in either down like this and then blending down, or in little kind of little C shapes downwards. What that does is it stops the minerals from getting into your pores, because if you're going upwards, you're putting them into your pores, and even though mineral makeup is good for you, it's not going to cause breakouts, but it can clog your pores, which could potentially lead to breakouts, and it will also enlarge the size of your pores, and especially around the T-zone, you don't want to do that because many people do have problems with enlarged pores already. So putting it down makes the hairs lie flat, it smooths out the pores, it prevents pores from showing, so if you do have enlarged pores, it will actually, the foundation will cover them and make them look better. So there's a little tip for you that I didn't know. And the last thing that I'm going to review is the eyeshadow. And this is in Full Moon. They have a selection of different colours, and this eyeshadow is $5.95, which is quite good for how much you get, 2 to 4 grams. And I shall do a quick swatch for you. What I like about this is that you saw just now the sifter is quite small, so I know I keep talking about the sifter, but I do find it's important. You can store these upside down so you can see the colour, because the top is opaque, so if you store them this way around, you're not going to know what eyeshadow is. Whereas this way around, you can see the colour, you can see the name, much easier, but when you have lots of holes in the eyeshadow, it all falls out and you open it, there's a massive mess. So that's good. This is the colour. It's very pretty. It's very similar to Barry M in number 39. And it's very shimmery. It's got a tan beigey pink. You can completely sheer it out, like so. And it looks very natural. I'm wearing it right now on my eyes. I use it with Urban Decay's Prime Potion and it stays on all day. It's just a perfect natural peachy colour, and it actually goes really well with the blush. And I have also used this, I've tapped a little bit on my dry lips and put a gloss over the top, and it's made this pretty peach natural shimmery lip colour. It does have shimmer in it, so some people might not like that, but to be honest, once you put it on a brush, it's not as much as it would look in the pot, and it's not glitter or chunky or anything like that. So overall, I really like Bare Face Beauty. The foundations are comparable to Bare Minerals. They are much cheaper, $12.95 versus $17, and you get much more products, so I think I will be sticking to these in the future. I'm super impressed. They're super long lasting, buildable coverage. I just love them, so I really highly recommend that you guys check them out. Thank you for watching. Have a lovely weekend. Bye bye.